Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghost Gaming with me, Christopher, and we're back with Subnautica and our playthrough on hardcore difficulty. Well, last time we had a bit of almost a chill episode. We were swimming around looking for stuff to scan, which actually led us to one of the more important ones, which is the laser cutter. Now, we need diamond for that, so we're not really in a position to actually create one, but it is an important tool for when we eventually get to exploring shipwrecks, or maybe not shipwrecks, but like parts of the Aurora that have crash landed on the planet, which we are absolutely gonna have to do at some point. You also went over to the island over here, the first island as I label it, and we picked up basically everything I think that we can get from there. So that was a pretty damn good excursion. That is very apparent, by the way, in my inventory here. We have a lot of stuff that we can now plant. So that is gonna be a thing. By the way, let's start with this, because this is annoying me. Who wants something?
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Well, isn't that just nice? Thank you, Sunbeam. Let's see if they can actually manage to sort of save us. That would be nice. And yeah, we have to talk a little bit about the island over there, because here's the thing. We didn't even mention that, or I didn't even mention that in the last episode. We came to an island which had a bunch of habitats that were overgrown, that were derelict, that were not in any way or form inhabited in very recent times. So, who were they? Why were they there? I mean, obviously that was a long time ago, considering the state of everything. And I don't think that we have any information about where the Aurora is supposed to be going. Was the Aurora supposed to go here? Or was this just a convenient planet to crash on? Either way, we found a island with previous owners, so to speak. So were they people that were here before the Aurora came here to just sort of check everything out? Is that a thing? I have no idea. So we're gonna start this episode by actually checking the data bags here, the gassy survivors. So we are gonna start with, I mean, it does seem as if I should have found a second one, because I have, no, sorry, again, Paul Torgels and Bart Torgels. Never mind, again, Torgel, yeah, but different Torgels. So, I'm gonna listen to, or rather we are gonna listen to, the gassy voice logs first. And I'm actually gonna leave Torgel's logs, because I do know that we're gonna find more of those. So, it might be that we get the, because this actually does imply a thing. It does say return from the deep. And I know that we are going to a place that is a bit deeper, so this might actually have been recorded after that. So yeah, let's actually do that. So let's start listening to the first Degassi voice log here. Habitation location.
The ship, and your kid says we're gonna.
Oh, no. Stop it.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators. Fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
I do like that Paul is indeed Scottish. I like that very much. Now we have a bit of an information here. So Bart Torgel, that is the son. Paul Torgel is the father. Let's go over to the next one, Storm.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
Do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
So a little bit of tension there going on between them. Margaret obviously sounding a bit like the voice of reason here. I mean, the son is probably too a bit, but we'll see about that. So let's go to Aftermath. Now, whatever happened here?
You see, Chief, you brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal.
And there we go. So a bit of progress there from the people over here. So apparently they were... I don't know if Paul here had some plan to go to this planet, or did they stumble upon the planet? I have no idea, because it did say unscheduled detour to uncharted planet. So it would seem that they were not a precursor to the Aurora then, right? That does seem logical. Right, so what about the Curious Discovery then?
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
And that might be about the tablet, the purple tablet. And we can actually read up a little bit about that. So this is the purple tablet. It is carbon-based devices, lighter than it looks, and features a symbol which resembles a U lit up in purple. Despite the onboard power still functioning, algae growth on the exterior indicates it was abandoned hundreds, perhaps thousands of years ago. While the technology is far beyond Federation levels, and there is no obvious way to interface with it, it should nonetheless be possible to fabricate a precise physical copy of the device if necessary. And that is interesting information, because what it says here is hundreds, perhaps thousands of years ago. So how old are these logs? Because presumably when they found this, they wouldn't just, not do anything with it. They obviously did from the logs. So how long ago were these people on this planet? That is an interesting question. Very interesting indeed. And I think, you know what, I'm going to listen to Paul Torgan's log, because this is the #1 log. And we might supposed to be listening to this as well now, but I kind of like to wait for it, because I think that we are going to find #1 and #2. So let's go with Paul Torgan's log as well, the first one here.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
And it very much seems like it. Now, very important thing to note, we haven't found any remains of actual people, so it might be that they got out. We don't know that yet. But yeah, so Degazi, a previous ship then. Apparently with more people than them, but they were the only ones alive. So that is sort of where we are at this point. And by the way, time doesn't pause when you do this, so I'm losing a bit here. Ooh, I don't even have water, do I? Did I save up any water? This should be empty, right? Except for the some creep vine. Let's pick up first aid kits, because we do like to do that. Let's get over to the base here for just a quickie. What do I do? No, I stored the Sea Glide for now. That is okay. Get in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Much obliged. Let's get a bit of food. Rather, that's water, not food. I'll store one first aid kit here, and let's. Well, actually, no. That is a good water. That is a good water. Leave that there. We shall simply scour the lands around us, which is sort of what you do in this game. And I see a peeper. Good eating. Thank you. We have some bladderfish over here. Bit annoyingly close to you, so... Oh, okay. No. Oh, poof. Okay, so we can't do those. Let's pick you up as well. Thank you. Where do we have some... I see you, bladderfish, over there. I see you, bladderfish. You're even closer. Beautiful. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay, so yeah, don't go close to the ship before we have the radiation suit. Noted. Don't want to do that. There we go. Now we have a fair whack of stuff that we can eat and drink. Beautiful. Let's just get that going. And what I want to do next is what I was mentioning in the previous episode, which is that we're going to expand on our base. What the hell is going on there? We're going to expand on our base. We are going to make use of the plans that we scanned on the island for multi-purpose rooms. That is going to be beautiful. So let's cook some peeper. And do I need to cook the other one as well? Yes, we are going to cook that one too. And then we're going to create a whole bunch of water. We should be a-okay. Well, excursion into radiation land didn't do anything to us, so that's a-okay. There's no, like, radiation in this game, so we're not going to take radiation damage. You take regular damage only, so we don't have to do anything about that. I mean, I could go for the suit already, by the way. It's only 2 mesh and 2 lead, and even though I'm going to use lead for at least 1 more platform, I mean, I might actually want to do 3 more platforms. Even if I want to do that, by the way, let's eat and drink and drink. There we go. Topped up. Beautiful. How much lead do I have now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna... No, actually, you know what? It's really nothing to wait for. I'm gonna need the radiation suits. I'm gonna need radiation suits. So let's just get that done. There's no reason to wait for it. And yeah, we're gonna expand on the base to start with, and then I think it is, yeah, that one, right? But I can't really do anything about that because that is at 175 meters. But I might be able to see something. But I also do have this one. But I think that one is basically to give the player a possibility to get the sea glide. But we already have the sea glide, so I don't really need it. But it is one of the first life pods. So why don't we just go there after we've done the base? So now we actually have a proper suit. So that is actually, I think that they changed. I think, because I didn't have a suit, did I? Before this, I only had the tank and the fins. In the game, in early access, you actually did have a regular suit first, and then you got the radiation suit. But now we just have one suit, which is the radiation suit. That is a-okay. Let's go over to the base, and it is time to start building some stuff. So exactly how I want to build the base, I might be doing the base exactly how I build every base, which is very, very simple. Like, really, really simple. We're gonna start with that. How much was it for a... that was 2 titanium. Fair enough. Get those. We'll start this just to get that out of the way. So we can easily just fit that here. Build it up. There we go. So, where do I want to build a multi-purpose room? It is, yeah, that is sort of the issue here with this game. This is why I don't really like the building mechanics in this game. Because as you can see, I'm not free where I place it. And it's not in the middle of the platform, which is super annoying. Which means that I am going to build it here. Right, so 6 titanium for that. But that also means that I'm going to need... several more platforms, as a matter of fact, because that's just gonna look weird. But you know what? I'm gonna build it like that. So 6 titanium, and I'm gonna just okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's build that one, and we're gonna build a hatch to get into this, and I'm gonna start transferring the stuff that I have in here so that I can remove this.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Sure thing. That's very kind of you. Kind of you to tell me how to do things. So we need one of you, and we need one of you. So let's just get that. Now the easiest way obviously is to actually just do this. That is way... I was about to start going in and out, in and out, in and out, and just now I realized that no, that's stupid. I can just do this, and ta-da, we have ourselves a path through here. So, in here I will have the alien containment as soon as we actually have the alien containment. For now, though, we are gonna line up. Oh, why is that so slow? Never mind. Okay, let's not have it like that. Let's have one very centered here, like that. Let's have one slightly off center here, and one slightly off center here. That's nice, right? So what was that? Also 2 titanium and 1 quartz. I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sadly, I can't bring all of the quartz that I need. Bit annoying, but it is fine. The biggest thing, obviously, is going to be the plants that I have. So we're going to do something about that. We need 1 quartz here just to get this done. So this is going to be, I mean, a little bit boring for you to watch, but in the end, it's going to be very, very nice. It's going to be very, very nice. What do I do? What order do I do things? No, actually, you know what? We are going to build the planters first. Because I want to get rid of the I'm gonna get rid of the plants as much as possible. By the way, that is 4, that is 2, so more plants in these. So 1 here and 1 here. Like that. So that's 8 titanium. Did I have 8 titanium? I did not. Let's get out and see if we can find ourselves. Oh. Have I spent the entire day in there? No, I was thinking that that wasn't the case. There we go. It started to light up a little bit. And yeah, let's look for some regular debris things here if I can. That's an interesting structure over there. Okay, so nothing... Am I going the wrong way, potentially? There might not be that much right here. Ooh, proposed the gassy habitat. Yeah, we got that last time. Nothing new. Here we go. That's a bit of... Oh, have I actually not scanned this? Don't know that I actually need to scan metal salvage, but apparently I do. Apparently I am interested to know what metal salvage is. Could it be a part of a ship? Potentially. Let's see if I can... Where are we? Oxygen is looking good so far. Again, we're in the shallows. Oxygen is never really gonna be a problem. Doesn't mean that you have to put yourself at risk. But you know, still. Let's actually utilize this here brain coral. Again, I could just go up to the surface, you know, but still. So pick this up. Are you gonna be... I don't know, because I kind of want to see what's actually in this little crate here, if there's anything. There was a actual laser cutter fragment. That's interesting. And I can't even pick that up, so that's annoying. Actually, laser cutter fragments very, very close to where I have been. That's interesting. Did I pick up both of those? Yes, I did. Good, good, good. That is what I wanted. So we could also fix the fabricator for the base, basically almost eliminating the need for the life pod, only for medikits, and we haven't necessarily needed a medikit so far, like only one, really, like the first one, when you lose a bit of health in the very beginning of the game, when you get hit in the head. So yeah, if I could actually do that, that would be good. That would be good. Sadly, we can't dismantle this fabricator. That would be useful. Get all of the ingredients for it, as well as the medikit thing. I mean, it would be nice if we could do that, but we can't. And that is a-okay. So, let's get in here and finish off these. I'm gonna need so much more titanium, by the way, so that is gonna be a thing. But we're gonna start with the indoor grow bed here, and now we can start planting. So let's just start planting the larger ones, obviously. First, we get rid of those. So large, large, large. I'm not gonna build or rather plant the small ones. I am gonna plant them in the standalone ones. Which means, again, a bit more titanium. Spot some here. Now we can actually go now. Titanium run, I think, is going to be a good thing. So let's do exactly that. Let's fill up our stocks here with titanium. So seems like a good place for some limestone. I do need, I am gonna need some more copper, so that is actually very fine. That is very fine. Yeah, let's see, one more here. Is that a bubble? Yes, it was. Oh, I saw you, you bastard. Oh, screw you. Yeah, you can also scan those. That's dangerous. Table. Where did that come from? What did you blow up? I don't know. That's cute. You blew up some table corals somewhere. Do we find another one? Because I kind of do. I mean, we're gonna have to scan one. we're gonna have to scan one because I've said that I'm supposed to. Scan everything, which includes you. Okay, scan. Take the damage. Ah, crap. I'm gonna need at least one more. And also pick up the cave sulfur. That's a bit scary, but actually, I mean, they are... I'd say that they are more scary on paper than they actually are in reality. For the simple reason that, as you can see, they don't really do that much damage. I mean, I've been hit by 2 already. One, granted, from far away, but still I was hit by it. Oh. Hey, I'm supposed to scan you as well. Come on. Don't run away. Get back here, you sand shark bastard. Okay, never mind. You don't want to be scanned. That's fine. Pick some oxygen up from you, and then I'm gonna pick up some oxygen from you. There we go. And I saw you here. Pick you, I saw you. Oh, there we go. More copper. Good. So I thought there was something else but copper, but it wasn't. So where could I find some more crap? Ooh, hello. A bit of a secret room here. Cool. Picking up quartz as well. Quartz is what we create glass from, and we are gonna need a whole lot of glass as well. So quartz are gonna be useful. Quartz are useful for more than just glass. Quartz is useful for a whole bunch of stuff. We are, as a matter of fact, gonna have to I'm gonna have to do some more power generations. We don't really have anything good in terms of power generation besides the solar panels, and those take quartz. So that is okay. Oxygen still looking good. I think we scoured through this whole place. Oh. There we go. Pick up some more. I do think that we have scoured this place fairly clean. That's nice. Where are we in? Ooh, yeah, we're actually all but full. Can I find like 1 or 2 lime crops? Yes, I can. Ooh, this might be a good place for a... Oh, come on, pick it up. For a crash fish. Yes, there is. Scan. I got it. Ow. Ow. Got it though. Got the crash fish. Nice. There we go. That is the crash fish. Heal up. What don't you do for science, eh? What don't you do for science? Let's get back to here. Again, we didn't do the fabricator, so let's start with this. Oh. Swam through some fish there. Beautiful. Let's create some titanium. Did I pick up more than one? I only picked up one, right? Yes, I only picked up one. Good. That means that, did I pick up that? I didn't even pick up that much titanium. I picked up a whole bunch of other stuff, which is, you know, fine. We're gonna need a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah, could have picked up more. Never mind that. So we are gonna, not scanning, we are gonna do one indoor. I'm gonna place it sort of in the, oh, those are not aligned. That's annoying. So one here, one in the back, and one to the side here. That's good. So just zoop. Imagine constructing things like this. That would be very weird. I don't think that this is going to be reality anytime soon. That is not what I wanted to do. We're supposed to be in there. Here we go. So that's all the plants done. Ooh, growing lantern tree. You are very important. Very, very important. Okay, so we can start by actually plonking down the various bits and pieces here that aren't titanium, like you, and then the titanium in here. So now it's time to start dealing with these. So deconstruct this one, we get some stuff back. Take that away. Oh, I have so much stuff here. I'm not going to be able to store all of this, I just realized. I am not going to be able to store all of this. At least not in this one. I have a lot of quartz. And actually a lot of copper. And a lot of lead. There's a lot of everything here. Which is fine. As I said, we are going to use everything eventually. So nothing more to do there. Let's pick up as much as possible from this one, which is actually more than I can carry again, which isn't exactly optimal, but it's fine. So the creature egg, I had picked up one egg for some reason. I don't know why I only picked up the one egg. You know what, we are gonna eat some, so that's a-okay. Store that, store that, store that, store that. We can actually store the cave sulfur in here, because that is not necessarily something we're going to use that much. So that is fine. Let's store some of this in here then. You know what? I said I need to do some more of these. Let's do that. 2 titanium, 2 quartz, 1 copper. 2 quartz. I'm gonna go for 2 more. So 2. No, actually, no, that's not correct. It was only 1 copper. Only 1 copper. Store that, but it was indeed for titanium. So we can do that, save us a little bit of space. So create solar panel. I'm gonna create it on the side here. Sort of similarly placed. Actually, not right there, because there's a handle there. So let's do this one here, like so. And I might do the other one on the other side here. I don't know if I'm gonna have this though. Why did I do that? I didn't need that one. That is weird. Why did I do this? I don't need this. What did it say? Can't deconstruct storage unit container is not empty. Oh, so this is actually a part of this then. I did not know that. Okay, well that's a-okay. Not a problem. We can have this on the side here. Gently placed. Come on. I want it just right. There we go. Beautiful. Right, solar panel. That means that we now have saved a whole bunch of space. By the way, what does the spotlight says? Also titanium. Okay. That is fine. We can now empty this. And this can also be emptied. We can also deconstruct these. Right? Because this place was always going to be a temporary space. So that's perfectly fine. Let's do that. Let's dump stuff in their respective container for now. Still not going to be able to fit everything, actually. I mean, there's a lot of quartz here that we could already turn into glass, I guess. Let's do this. Let us plant the fabricator. And let's see here. This is this room. It's going to be connected over there. So we can have it for now on this wall. So titanium, gold, and table coral. Oops. No. We don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Table coral. Thank you. And gold we already have. And the titanium. That means we now have our own fabricator in here. Good. So that means indeed that we can start taking out quartz so that we can fill it up with the rest of this. So basically that means that we can do glass. Well, actually no, because we need to fit the glass in here as well, don't we? Oh bother. Oh bother. We're gonna place a whole bunch of stuff in here as well as the good water. I am gonna need some food soon, not a problem. Let's actually store the gold in that other one as well, because yeah, gold is again something that we're really not gonna use a whole lot of. So let's do that, and let's create some glass. We can already do some glass, by the way, because I am gonna want some glass panels on this multi-purpose room. So that's something that we can do. I mean, already somewhere. Where's the glass? Here, window. So I would like a window, maybe not on that wall, because I might have a stair there. But let's do a window here, because that's just nice. That is just lovely. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that means that we are done with that. That means that it's time to do a proper titanium run. So that means off to the kelp forest, because obviously... Oh, no, actually, what we need to do first... What we need to do first is food. We need food first. And, oh, I actually haven't scanned you, Mr. Boomerang. For some reason. For food, it doesn't really matter what you pick up. I tend to want to pick up peepers, because I think that the peepers... From personal experience, I think that they are the most high quality food in terms of fish. I might be wrong about that, but a very simple deduction has made it clear to me. I think that they are indeed just that. Let's do a couple of food stuff here, and then more water. Actually, water is the most urgent thing right now. Let's eat some of those, drink a bit of water. I'll keep that water and that fish for now. So we can actually... I did not know that you had a... Well, maybe you... Did you get it because I built you? I don't know. Never mind. We need more... We need more titanium. And lots of it. Lots and lots and lots of it. So let's move towards the kelp forest, because yeah, the sharks in here, they do like their metal scraps. So we're gonna try and alleviate them of some of it. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I'm just waiting for some bubbles here. Let's get that back. Perfect. We can pick up the titanium from here. I actually went through. Come on. There we go. Thank you. And what do we find here? By the way, hello. I'll pick you up. Okay, so you're being a bit annoying, but I'm gonna steal your metal here. I have my knife ready. So screw you. Screw you indeed. Get some more. Oh, hello. Oh, I actually haven't scanned you. Now that you're busy, I'll scan you. This is a stalker. Nope, thank you. Pick that up. Just nab it right under your nose. Are you annoyed at me? I think that you are. You can be annoyed at me. I'm okay with that. Again, also, as I said, look for teeth. I find one here. You can actually also scan it. Were you following me, by the way? I don't think so. Yeah, we can also scan it. That is a stalker tooth. Oh, sandstone. Always pick up sandstone. Silver is basically always going to be something that we can make use of. Well, you spotted me, I think. Or not, perhaps. Yeah, there's a lot of wreckages here. But yeah, keep a lookout for teeth. We're going to need... I don't know, is it... 4, I think, 4 teeth that we are actually gonna need. We are going to need a number of teeth before we actually finish the game. And yes, I do see my oxygen level. Don't worry, I see it. You are coming from me, I think. Let's just strafe a bit. Yes, both of you are indeed, I think. Are you? No, I think that you might be okay with me now. So yeah, just keep looking, keep looking. Because yeah, if we can find teeth now already. Oh, okay, so we're actually full on inventory. How much is that? 2. Oh, ow, ow. Okay, so he came for me, bastard. That is fine. Teeth can be a bit tricky to spot, but yeah. So what happens is that when a stalker picks up a piece of metal salvage, there is a chance that they also drop a tooth. So what you want to do is sort of hover around the stalkers, look at them for when they pick up stuff, and then you can sort of try and see if you can spot a teeth being dropped. But obviously there are teeth being dropped all the time, so you don't have to be close by to it. There's going to be teeth like everywhere anyway. Now we get a bunch of copper. Not that I actually necessarily didn't want copper, but I actually wanted when I actually wanted titanium, I get copper. Isn't that how it always goes? When you want copper, you get a whole bunch of titanium, and then you turn around when you actually want titanium. That is a thing. Okay, so we have another thing on the communications box. Let's check for that as well. By the way, how much, or rather, what do we need for that one? We need titanium and copper, so we can actually ignore that. And for the medical kit, I think that we can basically do everything here. So let's actually make that a thing. Let's say screw you. We don't need you anymore. Let's say screw you. So we have everything we need right in here. We can build a radio, like right now. Let's put it right next to this. Ta-da!
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's, well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to refine our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. And we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting.
So that is interesting. So they're actually coming. Well, okay, so we're gonna get some help from Sunbeam. I mean, is that gonna be the end of all of our troubles here? Is it? Well, we have a Sunbeam landing site over here. We have 39 minutes on the clock, which means that this is what we're gonna do in the next episode. We're not really done in this episode though, and I didn't think that this episode was gonna take so much time with regards to base building, but it did. It actually did. I'm gonna have to store a bit of the titanium, because I'm actually gonna need a bit of quartz here as well, I think. So let's get out here. We are gonna deconstruct the hatch. Like so. We're gonna destruct this compartment. We're gonna deconstruct this compartment and this compartment. I can't. Well, that is annoying, but also fine. Let's just get in here. We shall store a bit more of the titanium, because I do need to remove this as well. Storage container is not empty. What the hell? What do you mean storage container close by isn't empty? There's no... Is this basically too close? Is that what you're saying? Well, isn't that just annoying? Isn't that just annoying? Well, we're gonna build it here then. Again, this is not gonna be my primary storage place anyway, so it's gonna be fine. That is a bit annoying though. Okay, we can store, I think, like everything here. Then we're gonna have to pick up everything. Should be a pick up all button, shouldn't there? Shouldn't there? There isn't though, so it is click, 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 click. That is the solution here. Store the appropriate stuff, the stuff that I don't need right now, including the tooth. So if I remove all of this, then is the game going to be fine with me removing that thing? let's hope that that is the case. Can we now do this? I can't do it from inside, apparently. That's okay. Now, can we do it? No. The locker should be deconstructed. Okay. Fair enough. Good information, by the way. Very proper information about what you should be doing. Instead of just, oh, there's something wrong. Correct the wrongness. Right, there we go. So now we need another multi-purpose room, which is gonna be... It's gonna be here, but I can't place it here, and I also can't place it here because that's too close. Yeah, building in this game is a bit weird. It is a bit weird, and I sometimes don't like it. Yeah, I do have the space. We're gonna remove some of the solar panels. That is not a problem. There we go. Now I should be able to do the room here. They're actually gonna have to be like this. They're gonna have to jut out a little bit. I mean, I don't like it, but I also don't really care at this point. Just be that way if you want to. I don't care. I don't care about you. So see, you didn't get an entrance. That is kind of weird, but I think that I built an entrance. I don't even remember anymore. Where is the entrance? The hatch. Here we go. Can I build you? Yes, I could. I had enough. Good. So now we have 2 entrances here. So, at this point we are going to pick up just a whole bunch of titanium. Because we're going to build more multi-purpose rooms. We are going to build one more over here. And I usually only go 2 high, or 2 in height. I'm actually going to go 1 more. I am going to go 1 more on this one, and then probably just the one here. There we go. I mean, I don't necessarily want a path between these, but you know, apparently I can't choose. So we go in here. So we are going to go to the ladders. Where do we want the ladder? I think I want the ladder on the side here. So there we go. Ladder. Climb up and do another ladder. Up here and in here. We're not going to do a ladder right now for a simple reason. This is going to be... Come on. This is going to be the alien containment room right here. So we're going to use 2 stories for that, which means that I could do a office space up here, which means that I can do a sort of I don't know exactly what I want on the second floor. I think I want storage down here. So for example, I want this to be sort of as close as possible to... Oh, come on. Let's do it... Actually, let's do it on to the other side. Sort of like this. Let's do it. Like that. Then we have... So how far did you go? Basically the side here. So where did it go? Just outside of the white. Yes, it was basically like that, I think. There we go. And then we can do 1 more adjacent to, well, not adjacent to, but like just opposite of it. Sort of in this place. And then we have... No, actually, that's horrible. That is horrible. We need to do it like this. We should be able to align this nicely from here. So sort of in... I think... about there. Yep. There we go. Then we turn this around. And we build it like at the back. There we go. So that's like the first one. And we should be able to do a whole bunch of them. So did that take... I just need 8 titanium to finish those off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you can tell, yes, a lot of titanium is going to be used. A lot of titanium. So we do this. Now, the downside of these specific lockers is that you don't have any you don't have any information about what's inside them. These do, the wall lockers, but they have fewer slots, so that's why I down prioritize those. But you can do signs. And sadly we can't use the signs on these. That's annoying. We can do signs over here. So what we can do, place a sign here. We need 1 copper wire. We can do a copper wire, no problem whatsoever. 1 copper wire. We were also supposed to do the medikit constructor, by the way. So yeah, oh no, not like that. Oh, no, come on, there we go. So sign, and here it's gonna say titanium, like so. And I should have done another copper wire. Why didn't I do another copper wire? Because we're gonna have one here as well. It's gonna be a little bit over the center here, so sort of that direction. It's not entirely perfect. I know. We're not here about being super tidy. Just tidy enough is what I'm going for. Oh, come on. Back to the habitat builder. Build this sign, and it's gonna be other materials. So obviously the size is dependent on the size of the text. I should have remembered that. By the way, drink some water. We can create some water. And it's gonna be basically the end of this episode. So most of it was base building, which is fine. I mean, we're not that far in, but it's already base building, which is just lovely, because that's one of the things that this game is about. Lovely base building. So with that, we are looking good there. Okay, by the way, let's actually do the thing, the medikit. I don't want them in here, though. So we have our storage here. Do I want this here? I think I do. So we want a fabricator here. We want the radio. No, we don't want the radio here. We want the radio up here. You know, where I'm most likely going to have my office. I'm going to have the office space here, which probably means that I want the radio here. So that's that. Get down. And then we want the medikit fabricator, and that is going to be on this sort of side here. And then we can perhaps have something here. We can probably have the battery recharger here. I think that fits. So what we can do now is obviously that we can deconstruct the fabricator. As well, I was almost about to deconstruct the multi-purpose room. Good thing that the game doesn't allow you to do that, right? Very good thing. So there we go. Get up here, construct the radio, so that's done. No, climb down. So what did you need? Computer chip, fiber mesh, silver ore, titanium. So we can obviously do the silver ore. We can do the fiber mesh. We could do the titanium. There we go. So what did the computer chip want? The computer chip wanted 2 table coral, gold and copper wire. So 2 table coral and 1 gold and a copper wire, which I think I had. Yes, I did. So there we go. We should now be able to do a computer chip. And together with the stuff that we now have, we should be able to construct ourselves our own medical kit fabricator. I remember something though. We don't have a lot of power. We don't have a lot of power because I deconstructed the solar panels. So again, 2 cores, 2 titanium, 1 copper ore. That is why I had copper ore. So 2. Yes, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's nighttime again. Man, I'm just cycling through the days here, aren't I? So we built 1 kind of nicely to the side there. Let's go over here and do the same. So can I fit it, here we go, as far out as possible? Or rather, as far in as possible is where I want to go. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna, there we go, that's fine. So, in between these two, I'm gonna have at least one planter, but I mean, that can be sort of nestled in the middle here, which means that I can do another solar panel on the other side here. Which basically means that if I want to be a little bit symmetrical here, I'll do one on the other side, and that might be actually what I do. Let's actually do that already. Let's do that immediately. That is not how you exit that, but fine, whatever. Exit the base, get back to building, get one more solar panel on this side. Nice and tidy. Come on. Nice and tidy. No, not. There we go. Beautiful. Right, 4 solar panel, that is 300 power, that is going to be a-okay. Power doesn't really go down that much. So, we have our start of the base. It's going to be a bit more base building. I might actually do that off cam, by the way. And we also have our lantern fruits. That is beautiful. Yeah, I might do the last bits and pieces with these, for example. They're not going to be here, so I'm going to have to move them away, most likely up to my office space, as well as, you know, wanting to do the office space. And it just means that, well, actually we can do, yeah. So. I don't have to say everything I do here. In the next episode, that counter up in the corner there, that is something that we are going to have to do something with. We are going to have to go to the second island, because that is actually where that is. As I said before, yes, I have played... Oh, what did you do now? I have played this game, indeed, so I know a little bit about the story. Okay, fair enough, I know everything about the story, but you know what? I'm not gonna give away too much of what's actually going on. So, but that is one thing that I know. So we're gonna go to the second island, and we're gonna await the Sunbeam as they come to rescue us, and we'll see. You know, we'll see how that goes for everyone involved. Let's just say that it might not exactly go to plan, because, you know, it would be a pretty short game if it did. Yeah, we will see, won't we? So that is going to come in the next episode. For now, though, this has been Ghostsmith Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.